Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Marty the Squirrel, and I'd like to welcome all of the wonderful subscribers, quilting friends, loyal supporters, and members of the Handmade by Ying's family to Donna's Sunday morning YouTube live broadcast. Whether you're joining us with a fresh cup of coffee, working on a quilting project, finishing up a UFO, or simply relaxing and enjoying the company, we're so glad you're here with us this morning. Your support, kindness, and friendship help make this community such a special place, and Donna appreciates every single one of you. Before we get started, I'd like to send a very special Happy Father's Day to all of the dads, grandfathers, stepfathers, and father figures listening today. We hope you have a wonderful day filled with love, laughter, family, and appreciation for all that you do. Now, for those of you wondering what today's broadcast is all about, this morning's stream is an IRL cast. If you're not familiar with that term, IRL stands for in real life. That means there isn't a specific topic or agenda planned for today's live stream. It's a casual gathering where we can chat, catch up, share stories, talk about quilting, life, current happenings, and whatever else comes up naturally during the conversation. Many creators also call this type of stream a just chatting session. It's simply a chance for friends to spend some time together, enjoy each other's company, and have a relaxed conversation. So settle in, say hello in the chat, let us know where you're joining from, and let's enjoy a peaceful Sunday morning together. Now here's Donna. Happy Father's Day, everyone, and enjoy the stream.
I have no words, guys. Absolutely zero. When he told me this morning I had to watch it, I'm seeing it with you guys, and all I have is, wow. I hope you guys like that. One time a year, maybe twice, I let Joe go full rein on whatever he wants to do, and I'm guessing today was one of those two. And he picks a Sunday morning of all the days. But happy Father's Day to each and every one of you. And that's for women as well as men, because women also serve double duty as well for baby mamas and the whole 9 yards. I mean, we have, if you have one of my Joes, you have your hands full, is all I'm saying. So happy Father's Day, everyone. Oh, my Lord. So I don't know if you guys have ever caught yourself twirling, and I'm in one of those, trying to move the chat, Joe. I have myself in one of those spirals, and this happens once in a while, but this is where the group name Squirrels really comes from. So I'll explain all that here in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, let me slip into the chat. We're not going to have a lot of people here today, with it being a holiday and everybody going to church and life and football games and not football games, soccer games, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, he threw me for a loop. It's going to take me a minute to regroup here. My eyes are even watering. I'm going to skip the chatter with Joe. He's already told you guys, don't miss the intro. Michelle, good morning, Donna and Joe. Good morning, sweetheart. Uh-oh, Marty was into the crown. Yeah, he stole it. How dare he? Where's his wife, and why is she not keeping him on a short leash? As you can see, she tried to rip him back once, but he broke free. That's all I have. Good morning, Zab. Good morning. For you, it's night, but good morning, and thank you for coming. Good morning, Mike, sweetheart. Happy Father's Day, Big Joe. Is this a private party just for us today? It's just our party, and we'll do what we want. Gay Ford, good morning. Can't wait. I'm up early enough to catch a Sunday morning live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sweetheart. It's 10:30 p.m. here in Australia. Wow. I also have a great Father's Day song. I just can't. At the beginning of the prelude. No, I don't care for it. He told me what it was, and I snuck onto my phone to listen. He's a naughty boy, I'm telling you. I have no words. Sometimes you can control them, and sometimes you just let them go. Oh, hubby, I may be picking up a new vintage. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. How cool. I'm jelly. You are always jelly. Coffee in the kitchen. Hey, by the way, Mikey, Joe said he just loves the bagels, and thanks for sending some back for him. Michelle, when I get her home, I will make a video. I will need to order some new parts for her, like a belt and a case top, but for $30, how could I not grab? Yeah, absolutely. And I got one as well. Mine's the green. I call her Sage. And if you remember, I did not, I bought a new base for her to sit in, and I had that specially made. And then I should have bought the cover, but I didn't. I used Tula fabric and made a cover for her. I felt she just needed a little bit of light TLC. Gina, welcome. Retired firefighter. Is that not an amazing field? Yeah, it is. I'm all about the fire service. New Hampshire. Awesome. Welcome, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you stick around a while. It's an honor to have you, and I'll have Joe get you onto the paid membership as well. Let me see. Get down from that shelf over there. Joseph, he's over here, been yelling at Marty all morning. We get up at 6 o'clock and get to work, and Joe's over here, and Marty was quite the mischief here last night. Yeah, there's no tightening the rein. No, it does not work. Marty does what he wants. Good morning, Mona, and it's good to have you here. I need to get you over on the channel sometime when your life slows down just a little bit. Raven, hello, sweetheart. Bob Edge is in the house. Hello, hello. Michelle. Oh, God, I miss that girl. I got to meet her face to face, and what a blast was had. Yeah, I just love her to pieces. Can't wait till the next retreat where she can come. Let me see. Let's tell everyone happy Father's Day. Kentucky Brenda's in the house. Good morning, beautiful. Let me see. Oh, I know. Marty was hanging out with Donnell last night while she was getting sunburned. I'm not going to say the D word. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. That's too funny. New York Beauty, congratulations on 24 months of being a channel supporter, and I humbly appreciate you sticking around and hanging out, my love. LOL, everybody's talking about your amazing video husband. I have no. Everybody loved your song. Okay, Marty is definitely drunk. Yeah, he's inebriated. More big squirrels. Oh my Lord. That's too funny. Nikki, hello, sweetheart. If I missed anybody coming in, the chat just jumped, so I'm just going to let it. Marcia, hello, good morning, my friend. On my way out the door this morning. Have a good church service and catch the replay on your way back, sweetheart. Sounds great. Night would be best. My days are crazy helping mom. Absolutely. Just shoot me a text. You have my number, baby, and we'll get you on the books. Jane D, good morning from Florida. I don't remember seeing you. Are you new to the channel, or is it just the way the YouTube's changing names? That's what I try to catch up with. Janelle, good morning, my sweetheart. Is one of my retreaters. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could make it Sunday morning. Let me see. Melissa, 30 months, super supporter. Thank you, sweetheart. Jane D, hi everyone, and thank you. Yay, Melissa. All right, let me give Joe the control panel back, and you can see what happens behind the scenes when I have to sit and rest. Jane D, can you write that down? Welcome, Jane, to the channel. I appreciate you stopping in. It's going to be fun. I'm doing a giveaway for the ones that slipped in from Sean's channel yesterday morning. when I was over there, and I'm doing a giveaway. So it's going to be fun. Lori, good morning from Forest, Virginia. Are you new as well, Lori? I don't remember seeing you as well. Thank you for coming. And if my mods could welcome our new channel subscribers, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you see my mods in blue, they're the ones that will welcome you. If you see the green, there are super channel supporters, and we humbly appreciate the back end support as well. So anyway, you all know that I'm in the process of getting some knee work done. So anyway, when I have too much downtime, it's not a great thing because the mind gets working overtime. That was great yesterday. Thank you, Sylvia. Yes, good morning, and I hope you like the content that we put out and you stick around. Yes, yes. So, anyway. On the back end, I was on Sean's channel. Thank you, Lori. I thought I recognized that from over there. That's why I wanted to make sure. Because we picked up 4 subscribers, so when 4 of them's here, these are the ones that will be in for this special giveaway today. But anyway, the wheels have been churning too much. So anyway, let me reel it back just a smidge so you can see what I'm talking about. Yesterday over at Sean's, I just put my foot down and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting out for my Art East. So that's what I really like to do. Sit down, and I have these scheduled for every Monday until this pattern is complete. I really love the way that Gnome Angel and John had collabed on this. I think it's amazing, and I'm really having a good time. So far now, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 more blocks to cut out, and over the next couple days, I'll get those done and out of the way. But as you can see, this is our Sunday morning behind the scenes crazy. That's all I have. Because the wheels are churning. I'm always thinking, what can I do? What can I do? You know? So we all know I'm doing the Tulip Pink 2nd edition butterfly. My black amazing fabric has came in, and I'm so excited. But I'm not going to show you that one yet because it's up behind the Phoenix. And I just don't want to get up this morning. So stay tuned for that because I will do a little bit of a show and tell. I do have Tula's permission to show some tidbits about the pattern along the way. And it's going to be just fun. And if you want to sew this with us, I will be doing this as a sew along here with Tula's permission. And I will kick this off officially on September butterflies start the 17th or the 4th. The 7th or the 4th. I have to read my notes. Friday, September the 4th, the butterfly will kick off. I'm also in July. This is where the wheels get going. I have too much going at one time. I am going to bring you the kaleidoscope. Now, is that not going to be amazing, right? Yeah. So I will show you the panel that I'm using for my kaleidoscope. And you need 6. But I'm going to be making mine a little bit bigger. So I'm doing mine with 8. But you only need 6. But is this panel not stinking gorge? I'm not kidding. This is the sky. And anybody that truly knows me, if I could live on the beach, I would be a beach babe. There is no doubt. The body says no, but the mind says, ooh, I love to listen to the waves and all of it. So I've got myself preset for my kaleidoscope project, and that is going to be a blast. So remember, if you want to do the kaleidoscope, 6 panels. If you want to go a little bit bigger, you need 8. And then we'll do a little border as a stop in the movement. I would be a beach bum as well. Yep, absolutely. That's exciting. I will have that kit. Okay, awesome. Where is the pattern Phoenix? Important to me. It's up here. It's up here. But yeah, that's the one Melissa I was working on at the retreat. Remember, I was doing the outlining. I'm not sure if you saw it. You were really busy sewing. But I can show you how I did it behind the scenes because I'm doing it sporadically. I'll pop on and we'll just do that. But let me see. I've got this project set up and ready to go. As I said, this is going to be fun. And this is the chaos retreat at the beach. I would so do a beach retreat, but I tell you, don't bring your sewing machines. We would be on the beach. It would be more of a hangout, kind of like what I'm doing in Kentucky. So, anyway, not that I don't have enough going on. Can you tell me what these are? When a girl gets bored, right? And you're looking for something, I should never be bored. I have projects at the gang. Yes. I'm sure you can tell me what these are. Yes. In my spare time, I'm going to be making cute key fobs. Now, are they not stinking cute? You hook them on your wrist. They're made of fabric. If you're out walking or whatever, you need your door key on you, or you're going to market, hands-free. I love it. So, do I need that many? Absolutely not. But when I got into the rhythm of it, I had earbuds in, listening to a good book. So now I have like 75 to make. Yeah. So, I'll bring you along one day for that as well. Did you see that Fallon was going live tomorrow evening doing an artist pattern? No, I didn't. I really didn't. But YouTube is a great big place. Everybody can do whatever they want. YouTube does not belong to any one creator. And feel free to go watch whomever and catch the replays. Yeah. I was like, a Muppet wig? Can you imagine, Mike? I could show up at a retreat with that on my head going, welcoming my new retreater. They'd be like, man, I don't know if this place is safe. So anyway, colorful dreads. It would be something's all I got. So as I said, we'll work up a couple of these this morning while I'm sitting here catching my breath. And all I am doing, honestly, is pulling them through. This is one of the easiest. Let me move this out of the way. Show you how I'm doing it. 8 inches. 8 inches. And it does not have to be exact. That's what's cool about this. And I'm going to pre-cut those and take them down to the living room so that when I have nothing else to do in my not spare time, I'll have something down there that I'll be able to work with. So all you do is sew end to end. For those that have never made these are stinking cute. I would love to make like a billion Tula ones, but that's just me or Tilda. Ooh, how cool would that be? And all you do is pull them up. If you're a crafter or a vendor or you have an Etsy shop, these go for $7 around here. So if that's something you want to do in all of your infamous spare time, all it is one jelly roll or leftover bits of fabric. And that's what I did. I just took what I'm not using for my 1-inch squares. And honestly, that's all I'm doing is utilizing them and make sure this is flat. Pull it apart to make sure it's not twisted on the inside. Go ahead and pop this end out. And this will be a separate video. So if you're here today, you're getting a little sneak peek at how easy these are to make. So all you're going to do, I know it's flat, flip it up on itself. You probably got like 50 cents into it. And you can turn around and sell these here locally where I live. If you went to vendor shows or whatever, and I don't do that. But they would sell for $7. And all you do is, in your spare time, sit in front of the TV, dig your fingernail in, and slide that back. That's it. Now, how easy is that? Easy peasy, right? Hi, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. So I do have the hardware here, and I'll show you how easy that is to put on as well. I get my hardware from Amazon, and I use it for a lot more than just these projects. So I always, because of the way I have to put them on, I make sure that the loop stays to the left. I slide this on like this. Oops. They come with the pliers or the crimpers, whatever you want to call them. And I'm just setting it up. Or that's out of my way there. Want to make sure that the fabric is all the way back. And this man, Joe, you know, he's fucking my nerves over here. So you just got to slowly get these in and give it a good squeeze. And walla bing, walla bang. Quick and simple. If you happen to have a thread stick out, all you gotta do is give it a little snippet. And how cool is that? Yeah. So this is the shorter one. It's the same length, but it's not got the fullness, if that makes sense. They're both 8 inches. And as you can see, these are so simple, quick and easy to make. Hey, sorry I'm late. Honey, you're never late. You had a long night. For those that don't know, slip up to the front. Let me get to my mouse. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to come. Hold on. I don't know if it transferred when I posted. Hold on. Well, you gotta, when Joe's done playing with my mouse, I will get this. I want to pin the message, what I'm trying to do. I can't do it. You got the controls over there. Joe's going to pin the message for you guys. Heather did an outstanding video. My retreaters, I always ask that they bring something and then I bless another creator. And this time Heather took the blessing and she did an amazing video last night. So Heather, I'm so glad you were good sports and you had a good time with it. Is this a private party? No. Our parties are never private. We always have room. So I'll do this last one, then we'll move this show right along. And when Joe gets done, he'll put it into the chat, and then he will tell you guys, save that link. Save that link. That is what Heather did last night, and I love our community. We support each other, and we share each other's stuff. And if you want to see what my retreaters sent her and blessed her with, you need to watch that video later. Joe's got it right there. Can I pin it now? Yeah, I need you to quit moving the mouse and give me a second and I'll see. This mispinned message. I don't know your new setup. Okay, I don't. It would normally show at the top. So anyway, we have these. And I will be making them just so that when I'm downstairs, in between my knee being worked on, I'll have a little something that I can do. So hence, honestly, does that not look darling? Hold on. I think you're right, Mikey. It looks so sweet. But anyway, that's that project. So, don't have enough going on. No, I've chose to do upcycle as well. And it's something that I think's going to be fun. So you need to stay tuned for a really cool video that will be coming out. It will not be shown on the channel until edits are done because I want to make sure everybody can follow along. But Joe took me thrifting yesterday. And, of course, I needed blue men's shirts. So you don't have to do the men's shirts by any... You do need the men's shirts, I'm saying, but they don't have to be blue. They just need to fit you, if that makes sense. Because you're going to be doing a decent amount of tweaking to it. So bear in mind, you will be working on that. I'm also going to show you guys, I love intercourse, right? So, this is the shirt. I love intercourse. So I will be cutting this and making it into a vintage retro with Chanel. Now, how cool is that? This will give those sleeves such an awesome feel. You know what I'm saying? And the cute part is, I didn't realize it has elephants on it. So it's a little bit directional, but it'll be all right. So go make sure, if you want to sew along on that project, that you do have it to where you can... I want to make sure that you can stitch along with me. I'll take you along for every step, and it's going to be fun. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And that one's going to be cool. So, let me see. I need to do a thank you. Jessica's teasing things. I believe this is Donnell's sister. Or a friend that she calls sisters. She made me a beautiful shirt. A t-shirt. So, on it, it has my initials and it has the logo. No. How sweet is that? I'm dying here. Hubby trying to make naughty comments on Sunday. Is he talking about the intercourse shirt? Yeah, I bought that for my husband and he won't wear it. But he likes intercourse. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's move this party right along. So, put those names in a hat and give me a name. I said yesterday morning when I was over on Sean's live that we would give one of before a special pattern if they came here today and said that they were from Sean's live and they subscribed and stuck around. So with that being said, Joe said he would do the picking on that. And what I'm giving them is a pattern from Heather. So, Heather, will you please drop your email after Joe tells me who won, and I'll PayPal you after the live. You can pick the pattern. Can we do that, Heather? I want to make sure she's still here before... Yeah, just on to mind the screaming toddler minion who was refusing to sleep even 2 hours after bedtime. It's a sweetheart. Hold on, I'm waiting to make sure Heather's still here. If not, you can drop her email. Yeah, she's here. Yeah, go ahead. Lori, are you in the house? Lori Colligan. Editor 71. Brian, can one of my mods check and make sure she's here? You have to be here. Lori Colligan, 271. So I know she was, but we have to make sure to be fair to the others. If she only came and left, then it will go to someone else. Yes, I'm here. Okay, Heather, please drop your email for Lori. Lori, Heather will email you one of her beautiful patterns. And Heather, I'll pay you after the live, sweetheart. Congrats, Lori. So since it's Father's Day, I'll see if the boss wants to do another giveaway. Want to do another giveaway today? Yeah, you. Are you feeling generous? I was going to give you away. Oh, hell no. The banter. I think he can set us up one. Lori, make sure that you email her, please. And if you do it right away, she can let me know that she got your email address and she'll email you to her pattern. Thank you. And I hope you choose to stick around a while. Joe's getting us set up for another giveaway. It'll be another pattern by Heather. And like I said, this is where channel holders really support each other. So let me get this off of my hands and I'm going to show you a big project that I'm working on behind the scenes. And you can't tell anybody. You just can't. So wait on Joe to get done and I'll show you. Everybody knows that I'm doing a little bit of tiny piecing and I have set to myself a goal to do, Heather, what was it, 64 or 80 10-inch blocks? I can't remember now. I think it was 8 across and 8 down, right? 64. And my blocks are measuring 10.5, will be set in at 10, and they're all finished at 1 inch. So that was just a personal goal. Does Heather have a website? No. All you have to do is email her. Heather can tell you the pictures, and it's also in our description box. Currently, Heather has 2 published patterns, and she's working on number 2, and I think 3. I mean, number 3 and 4, but don't quote me. I thought you were doing the 10. Yeah, they are 10. That's what I'm asking you because my box is buried over here. So it would be, how many is that? I've lost track. If this is one of the patterns by Heather, we already have no need to enter. I have 2 patterns. Okay, then just don't enter, Andrea. That's okay. That just leaves it for someone else, and I appreciate you. Yeah, these are going to be patterns by Heather because Joe and I want to support her. And thank you for supporting her as well. So Joe's opening it up. If you've already got all of Heather's patterns, which I hardly doubt everybody in the chat does, feel free to enter. And by entering, all you have to do is exclamation blessed. Now that will run till right before the end of the live. It is working. And I'll have Joe come down to the table and I'll show you what I'm working on. So anyway, I have a few little strips left from removing the collar from a shirt. And I'm showing you a little bit of the behind the scenes. But I'm adding to one of the men's shirts. Is that not going to be, darling, a Tula collar? Now, I'm really jonesing to finish the measurements, be able to tell you exact cuts and everything. But I'm working on the back end as well. I don't want to remove the pockets. And I'm kind of thinking maybe, you know how we sit like this? And back in the olden days, the men's shirts had little patches on the elbows. I'm kind of thinking I like that. So I'm working on coming up with a couple tiny little patches. I mean, I want to make sure I'm not missing. If I'm missing anything, happy Sunday, everyone. Layla Young. Layla Young. Sorry, I read that wrong. So anyway, this shirt, you're going to be seeing a video come out. And yes, of course, it's going to be Tula. But the house gets really cool. But not cool enough I need a heavy sweater or anything. Because we just like a cool house. So I have this shirt I took to retreat, and a couple of, you have to put my frame back up. So as you can see, I embroidered my name here. And my face will disappear probably, but that's okay. I'm trying to see. We put some nuts on. Trying to see where all they turn. We put some nuts on here. And wait till you see the back. So is that not cute? So I'm upcycling in a whole new direction. Donna, a newer Tula convert. I'm liking the way some of these are turning out. And yes, I like Tula, don't get me wrong. But a channel subscriber mailed me some amazing, and she blessed me. So I want to incorporate that in with this one project. So what I'm doing is, cute, is it not? But I have the templates for the cutouts of the nuts and the squirrels. Remember when I did my big clean outs and I said I needed to find a way to use them? Well, guess what? I took them to retreat and we come up with the idea, and I definitely want to put some more on here. So each retreat I'll have this with me, and I'll let any of my retreaters tweak this, and it'll be my memory from all the retreats. Now, how cool is that? So if you want to put something on my jacket that it's squirrel related, feel free to bring it. And it's just a lightweight denim jacket, but I think it's cool. And if I leave the room, it's always hanging on the back of the chair. I'm off to go meet that lady. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll make a video after I get the machine. Michelle, I'm going to say this with love. I want you to text our group chat after the meeting. And before you get out of the car, you take a picture of her vehicle and tag and send to us. Because if you get abducted, we want to be able to help you. I don't like these marketplace things. They're sketchy. But you can get a good deal. So it's, what am I saying, right? So seriously, text us a picture of the vehicle. Make sure you catch the tag number before you get out of your vehicle. I know you can whoop them, but we want to make sure you're safe. Joe's over here chuckling. He's like, she'll take them. It's okay. Got her carry permit. So anyway, back down to the table. What I've decided to do, I'm thinking, is make a tiny log cabin block. You know how the shirts have, like I said, I want to put something here on the elbows or where the pocket is. This one, I want it to be 100% Tula. And when I have that at retreats as well, if anybody wants to grab that and add something Tula, because that will go to my quilt shows with me and things. And as I travel, that one in particular, because when I see Tula, I'm going to have her sign it. So that will always be a fun memory. So you can choose to press these one way or the other. I'm honestly just using my roller for now until I get to the size I think I want. I I did not cut anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with the flow. And I'm just going to lay this in and slide it around. So this, I'm guessing I'll make a log cabin for one, maybe a star block, and my signature block. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be cool. What do y'all think? Fun. Meet at a police station. Absolutely. Yeah, around here where we live, I know. We live in the hills and it's supposed to be safe and all that. Well, years ago, I would meet anybody anywhere. Now we meet at the fire hall. No one comes to your houses. Police station, I would say, would also be a good location. It's just not the world we lived long ago, you know? How's this looking? You liking it? Yeah, I'm jonesing for this one. I want to make sure that I get this down. And I love a good log cabin block. That was one of the first blocks I learned when I was just setting out to quilt. So what about you guys? Let me know in the comments. Now, do you guys like to upcycle? Because, boy, do I have tons of ideas. The brain's just going a million miles an hour. No? And this one, I just pushed that way. That's okay. I'm making this a little bit odd looking for a reason because I'm thinking this will go in the pocket. I think there's the same amount of nuts out there, but we're too connected now. Got it. There probably always was, and we just never knew it, you know, like you said. It's just wild to me. And then I got hooked. Joe, I drive this man crazy. I'm not kidding. Crazy, I tell you. I got hooked up with watching a few of the true crime shows. Let me just say that. Do what? What? Yeah, the YouTube crime shows. And Joe, he's like, we're doing late. Can't stand them. I'm thinking I really like that, the way it is. I want to find the pocket because I'm thinking I'm just playing with ideas right now. You don't see nothing. You're getting a sneak peek, you know? But want to probably trying to decide, would that be big enough or should I go just a little bit bigger? I like it set like the diamond. What do you think? This is the top where you're going to see all the tula. And then I can rough edge, and as it washes, it'll crinkle up a little bit. I first started, I just did HST blocks everywhere but loose. Absolutely. Hello, Rita. Welcome. I haven't saw you in a hot minute. Welcome. Yes, photos of Heather's pattern. Yes. She has two different patterns. Let me... Heather, can you send to me and I'll hold my phone up, or send to Joe and he can maybe show them? Isla's Garden. I've done that one. Let me see if I can pull that up. Because once I do the patterns, I pay it forward. So let me go into the real quick. If I can find that. One is Isla's Garden and the other is Spectacle of Scraps. And I love them both. Donna, is that a shirt? Yes, that is a shirt. Yes. Let me see. In files. I just want to see if I can find the picture. I can't do it from here, Heather. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to. But I think I can probably, to be honest with you, this one could stay just like that. Or I could go one more round, but I think I'm going to leave this one like this. We're going to slide it up in, and I'll show you what I mean about just slipping it in. Isla's Garden, hold on, she just sent me the picture. This way you can see, and you'll have the choice of... I didn't know that, honey. This is Isla's Garden. And I'm hoping that you can see that clearly. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that clearly. All right. But that is Isla's Garden. And then she also wrote The Spectacle of Scraps. And I'm telling you what, that one, I want to say we did it as a large sew-along. And I'm telling you what, it was amazing. So what I'm going to do here is I could honestly put some heat and bond light on the back of this and secure it that way. But I see my center marking there. I'm not going to open the pocket. And I think what I'm going to do, to be honest, is just edge around. So the easiest way that I can think not to have it move would be I'm going to just pin it in. Pin it in where I want it. And we'll get this little tiny block in. So if you're a channel holder and you're here today, you guys do a lot of planning as well. It's always fun. But I do a lot of my Sundays, and Joe and I are up here. We do some records. We do, I need to pull that out. I want to make sure it's straight. Oh, wow, I love it. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Heather has done an incredible job. Yeah, that needs just a smidge more. That is lined up there. I want to make sure I'm happy. I don't want those big ones. They're a little bulky. I want to make sure that I'm lined up right there, right here. So you'll get to see the behind the scenes stuff with this project, but no one else has. So as I do it, how cool is that going to be? You guys will already say, huh, we had the sneak peek. But my goal here is just to make that pocket stand out. That makes sense. So I'm going to just slide this under. And I'm only going to do straight stitch. I am not doing zigzag. I'm just going to go along the edge and get this secured in. Heather just sent me the Spectacle of Scraps. And this is how beautiful this one is. So the winner today of pattern will get this. Yeah, there you go. So just a couple more minutes and I'll have Joe do the drawing. Wait a minute, Donna. Making Scrappy? I know, right? This is organized Scrappy. Heather and everybody will tell you, mine was definitely an organized Scrappy. I tried my best. I really did. But the best I could do was an organized Scrappy. And they all know that. I did the best I could. So I'm coming in just at the edge of my presser foot to hold this in. And like I said, this is not a fancy block. This is just a tiny log cabin. And I just think it's perfect for what I need. And you don't have to do as I'm doing with this upcycles, but I really think you're going to like adding your own twist along the way. Now here I can choose to quilt this or leave it. I'm really liking the way it's fraying up. After it's washed a couple times, it's really going to give me that vintage look. And that's what I'm looking for here. So that's why that's just rough set in. Okay. Okay, thank you, Nikki. I cannot keep up with this live when I have to watch a lot of replays. I just get excited to see Fallon doing lives again. I have missed her live. I try to support everyone as much as possible. Andrea, I know, baby. And it is hard to keep up. So many people, but go watch Fallon. I'm telling you, no hard feelings. I love Fallon 2 pieces. You hit Deborah Davison. You hit exclamation blessed to enter the giveaway. And you'll get a ticket. We're going to leave that run 1 more minute. Donna, could you let Heather know that I would like her flower pattern? Yes. Did you email her yet? Heather, when you get the email from Lori, she would like your Isla's Garden pattern. I love frayed applique. I do. It's vintage looking, and I think it just looks amazing. No, exclamation, Deborah, blessed. Exclamation, blessed. There you go. Now you'll get a ticket. Yes, you just got a ticket, sweethearts. So I'll let Joe close down the raffle. Everybody's in. We'll see who wins. I don't know her screen name. She will drop her email again. So Lori, you'll click on her email. Okay, I can do that as soon as I get her email. Heather, will you drop your email 1 more time? So Lori, make sure you, in the subject line, put Isla's Garden. Heather's doing her email now. And then Joe will pick the winner for the next pattern. That's freequilter@gmail.com. You must do it now because we always walk away and forget. That flower quilt is amazing. Yes. Okay, Joe. You no longer enter the raffle. The raffle is now closed. Mikey won. Mike, congratulations, sweetheart. Yay, me. So you'll have to email Heather and she'll set you up, Mikey. You'll have to pick which one. How cool is that, right? Love it. Yay. So, have I entertained you guys enough today and made your minds just swirl all over the place? I think it's fun. For everyone else, my pattern is $5 each. You can email me. If you're interested in one of Heather's patterns, feel free to hit that email. That's freequilter@gmail.com. $5 PDF download. And you can work on her amazing quilts. I am just so proud of her. I emailed Heather. Awesome. Awesome. So you guys, I'm going to be working here on the back end. I'll let you guys go. I'm sure there's others that are live or going live. So, know you're loved, thought about. Have a great day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye, guys.